Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to add Mailchimp subscribers from new Slack users. So in this video we will learn how to integrate these two applications, Slack and Mailchimp, in such a way that whenever a user is created in Slack, therefore a member will be added in Mailchimp. So we can do this by creating an automation with the help of Pabbly Connect, where our trigger will be to create user in Slack and our action will be to add member in Mailchimp. Let us learn how to do that. So in this video, let us learn that how can you create a subscriber in your Mailchimp as soon as a new user is connected or added in your Slack channel. So let us quickly sign in into our account so that I will reach this place where I can see all the applications provided to us by Pabbly, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect to create this workflow. So let us click on Access Now. That will take me to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Reaching here, you will see a big blue button on your right side where it's written Create Workflow. Click on the button and give a suitable name to your workflow. I'm going to name it as Add Mailchimp subscribers for new users in Slack. Click on Create and then a blank workflow will be created for you, like you can see on your screen. You will be able to see Trigger and Action, which are the two major modules of Pabbly Connect on which the whole workflow is going to work. Before that, I would like to remind you to open your Slack channel, Slack account, and also your Mailchimp account separately over here so that you can connect it with Pabbly Connect easily and also cross-check for any changes that you are going to make during this workflow creation. Now let us understand what is trigger and action. Trigger says when this happens and action says do this, which means that trigger is going to be the first application where the event will take place manually, or we are going to perform the change. Now when that change takes place, do this means the action application will perform the assigned action when this event is triggered. So let us choose our trigger application, which is going to be Slack. Because the user will be added in Slack, then that data will be used to add a Mailchimp subscriber. The trigger event will be new user, and then click on Connect. Now to connect Slack, click on Add New Connection and connect with Slack. You will be needing to enter a token type. Here it's written either you will enter user or bot. And to understand the difference between both these tokens, you have to click on this here link. It will show you the difference between what actions you can perform if you choose user and then bot. Okay, so the user token type provides you this opportunity where you can join channel, leave channel, and get user ID, search user, get file, search file, all of this. So we are going to use the user token type over here. Coming back to our workflow, we will type user and click on save. And then this dialog box appears from where you have to click on allow and give access to Pabbly Connect to connect with Slack. Once this is done, whenever a new user will be added to your Slack channel or your Slack account, then you will receive a response over here. When you click on Save and Send Test Request, you will get a response like this is the one of this is the name of the person, the user. We have received the recently added user in our account. Alright, and here one thing that is to be noticed is email confirmed, that is one given to us over here. Now, whenever a new user is added, you scroll this left panel and click on this plus button, Add Coworkers. Here I will enter one email address. This is the email address of that person whom I want to join in this Slack account. So I will just send a request to that person. And the request is sent. He is invited as a coworker. Now this is done. And here is the person over here. Alright, so this is one thing that we have sent a request. When you click on Save and Send Test Request, now it is no response because the recently added person over here has not confirmed the email. So let us go to this sample account and then check that the person has confirmed the email request or not. And see, here is the email that we have received. Open this one and join now. When you click on join now, you confirm the email over here and we enter the name. So the name of the person is this. Okay, continue. And now the accepting of the invitation is done. So we can also access the page over here. It is launching the Pabbly Connect Slack channel over here. Now we are in the group of our Slack channel that we were working upon in that particular workflow. When you go back to your workflow, here when you click on Save and Send Test Request, now you will receive a response of the newly added person you see over here. Earlier when you clicked on Save and Send Test Request, the request here was sent to this person. But here now they have accepted the invitation and that is why we have received this over here. And when you scroll down, you will see that the email confirmed will say 1, which means that whenever an invitation is sent to any person, you will receive a response, but without the email confirmation response over here. For that purpose, we have to add a filter. Now, filter is a feature that is built inside Pabbly, and it allows to continue this working of the workflow only if this situation or this condition is satisfied. So here I'm going to put email confirmed. This email confirmed is equal to 1, so it should be equal to 1. If it equals 1, which means that the person has joined the Slack channel, in that case only, this will be allowed that further a Mailchimp subscriber should be created. So this situation is a success. So whenever you receive a response in your trigger application and in the responses the email confirmed section is equal to 1, then a member or a subscriber will be added in Mailchimp. Otherwise, this workflow will stop right here in the trigger step only. Now, since we have applied a filter, click on this plus button to add the last step, that is going to be Mailchimp as your action application. So choose Mailchimp over here. Now we are going to add the subscriber. And the action event will be add new member with custom fields. Click on connect and add new connection. Now you will need a token and data center over here. So the data center is very easy to understand. It is in the URL of your Mailchimp account. When you go to your URL, this see https:// and whatever is there in this US19 format that you have to enter over here. So when I go to my Mailchimp account, I will see US6 written right here. Okay, so either you can copy it from here or you can type that manually right there. So this is my data center. Now how are you going to find the token? So you will go to the profile picture, click on the profile, extras, and then API keys, where you will find this token. So let us follow these steps. This is my profile. Here is my profile, and then I will find extras, API keys. So these are the API keys, and I will scroll down to the end, and there I will create new key. Here I will get the opportunity to create a new key, and I'm going to type over here Slack users and generate key. Now a new key will be generated for me for that specific workflow. Copy this and paste it over here. Once you have filled in the details, click on save, and your Mailchimp and Pabbly Connect will be connected in such a way that all the information you have received in your Slack users here from the trigger application, that will be used to create a new member with custom fields. Now what is the audience list? So you have this one list only, so we are going to choose the same. Email address, so do we have an email address? @ in the search and map data, and yes, we do have an email address over here. Now tags, since it is not required, I'm going to leave that field open and empty, but if it is required, it is necessary to fill something in that field. Now first come over here, this is the first name. So see, do we have the first name? Yes, we have the name over here. This is the last name, and similarly you will be having the first name. See, the first name, and similarly type over here in the search and map data, and you will be taken to the value itself. Do we have a mobile number? No, it was not provided. We had the email address and the name of the person over here. So we have the sufficient information. Click on save and send test request, and the subscriber will be created right here in front of you. See, it is created. Whenever you receive a response from your action application, check for any error in the responses. If it shows no error, which means that your work has been perfectly done. And since we were able to create a subscriber, let us go and cross-check in our Mailchimp. So close this window. And this is our tiny workflow. Let us go to Mailchimp, come over here to audience and all contacts. And see, here we have the email address, the first name and the last name. We did not provide a mobile number, no tags were there. But the information that we gave has been recorded over here as a new member or subscriber, whatever you want to call it. So we were able to create a subscriber in Mailchimp whenever a new Slack user will be created. So this was the whole workflow. I hope this helped.
Not just these applications, but you can integrate many other applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any issue regarding Pabbly, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any doubts regarding our pricing, then you can connect us through this given website. If you found this video helpful in any way, then make sure to share this with your friends and colleagues to make their life easier by creating automations. We will meet in the next video. Till then, do not forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.